So here, if you see, we have different features like we have menu items, we have code window, we have schemas window. So here we can check the output. Here, this is a help window. If you want to get code snippets, help and other things, you can get this one. Okay, so this is object information window. Okay, so these are the different windows, guys. Okay, so these are the different things of MySQL. If you see here, these are the different things. Okay, so let us close that one. See here. So these are the different things what I had worked in the future and all students, and also these are the different tables what we had done. So examination predictor one. So this is one database. It has different tables. Okay. So this is school DB. It has different tables, courses, customers, departments tools, employees and all. So first what you have to do is, okay, uh, open a new query editor or open open a new query. So new query tab. See, I had opened this new query tab. So SQL file 16 it is saying. Okay. So this is SQL file 16. You can rename that one also while saving, and also I'm not doing that one. You try on your own how to rename and all those things. So here generally you write the code and the schema. So just refresh that one. So we have what are the different databases we had created still now. See, the school DB is a database. Okay, and these are the tables of that one. Here I have XYZ database. Okay, so we have different tables in this XYZ database. Okay, so likewise, we have different uh, databases, guys. So now, straight away, what shall we do is, we shall see, we shall create a new database. Okay, so first thing, I will teach you how to create a new database. Okay, so you first, before you create the tables and all, first what you have to do, you have to create a database case. So how to create a database? So what are the commands of that one? So come here, go to my SQL code. So how to create the database? So in order to create the database, this is the syntax we follow. So what is the syntax generally we use? We use create database and then give the name of the database. Okay. So here create database. Okay. The name of the database is school DB. So that is the database what we are going to create. Okay. So I'm trying to create a database with the name school DB. So, all right. So take that one. So come here. So let us create a database with the name school DB. Okay, so school DB, this is the database. So I am changing this school DB and let me change it to ABC database. AB, ABC. So I'm naming it as ABC DB. So ABC database. So create database ABC. Otherwise, if you use the old one, so let us see school DB. Okay, so the school DB database is already there. Suppose if I run that one, how to run that one? Highlight the text. Here you have a thunder symbol. Execute that. So when you execute that one, if you see here, here we got an error message. So whatever output you'll get here. So what it is saying, create create database school DB error. So can't create database school DB because the database is already existing. So the database is already existing. So let us create a new database. Okay. So let us create a new database. So what I'm doing, I'm giving a name it as ABC database. So create database with the name ABC. So run it. See now If you observe here, we got a green one. Okay. So what it is saying? Yes, this database has been created. Created database ABC. Okay. So if you see here, XYZ is a database, SYS is a database, School DB 10, School DB 11, School DB 5, School DB 9, Exam Predictor 1, Exam Predictor Sample. All these are databases. Okay. But you can't see the name over here. So how to see? So just here, come here, you have in the schema, you have something called as a refresh that one. Okay. So after refreshing, you can see, you can see now the database. So what is the database we created? We created ABCD. Okay. So ABC database, you can see there over there. So click on that one. So, so try to click there. So here you can see what are the different tables. As if now we had not created any table. So it is not showing any tables. Okay. So so we are using this database. So this is how to create database. So what is the command? Create database, name of the database. So before you create the tables, insert the data into the tables and all. First, what you have to do, you have to create a database. So this is database, guys. Okay. So many people think SQL is a command. It is not a database. Database is the one what we are creating. Okay, fine. So MySQL deals with database, but it is not database. Do remember one thing. You can have many databases. It's not like only one database and all. Okay. So we had created a database with the name ABCD. So come here. So what shall we do? Once you create, okay, so I created database ABCD. So what I will do, I am creating a table, guys. So this is the command to create the table. Create table. So create, so this is the syntax. If you see here, this is the syntax to create a table. So what is the syntax? Create table, table name. So column, we have to specify data type and we have to specify key, primary key or anything. So regarding the keys and all, I will tell you. As if not, don't worry. So what is the basic syntax? Create table name and you give the names of the columns, column 1, column 2, column 3. Okay, so see here, create table. What is the table I am going to create? I am going to create a table with the name students. So what are the columns it is going to have? It is going to have column student ID, first name, last name, enrollment date. Okay, so these are the different columns it is going to have. So if you see student ID is what type of data type? It is integer. First name, what type of data type? It is varchar. Okay. Last name, what type of data type? Varchar. Enrollment date, what is the data type? Date. Okay. So let us take this table. Let us create the table with the name students. So what we are going to do, guys, we are going to create a table with the name students in the database ABCD. That is what we are going to do. So come here. So let us create the table with the name student. So come here. Correct. If you run this one, when I'm trying to create the table with the name student. So what I'm trying to do here, I'm trying to create a table with the name students. So when I'm trying to create a table with the name students here, it has thrown an error. Create table students. No database selected. If you see here, no database selected. So what you have to do is, when you are going to create a tables or when you want to work with a database, suppose if you see here, we had created a database with the name ABCD. Okay, fine. We had created, let me remove this DB. Otherwise, ABCD, let us have this ABC. B is confusing. So I had created a new database with the name ABCD. See, this is ABCD database. Okay, ABCD. So create database ABCD. I had created a database with the name ABCD. So once if you create the database and if you want to insert tables or anything in the database, okay. So what you have to use, because this MySQL should know the tables, whatever you are creating, where it should be saved, because we have so many databases here. We have ABC database, we have ABCDB, We have exam predictor, we have school DB, school DB 10, school DB 11, so many are there. So what the command you have to use is, you have to use this command, use school DB. So we should specifically say use school DB. So here our database, what is the name of our database? ABCD. So let us say use ABCD. Okay. So use ABCD. You have to run this command. Use ABCD. So now whatever things we do, creating the table or anything and or anything, as long as we work, okay, as long we shut down or as long we close down this MySQL workbench, this database ABCD will be in use. Next time when you on again you have to say which database you have to work. Either you have to work with ABCD database or you have to work with another database. You have to specifically say and you have to run this command use ABCD. Okay, so that is the thing. So now let us insert the table with the name student. So create table students. Let us create a table with the name students. So right. See now it executed. If you see here, now it executed. So we created a table with the name students. Suppose now I am refreshing this one. So ABCD. If you see tables, we have the students table over here. So where is that student table? We have here. We have students table here. Okay, so this side, this right side will have all the things. Fine. So we had created a table, guys, with the name students. So if you want to see the table, okay, so if you want to see, before you want to see the table, what you want to do, I want to insert certain records. So let us uh, see the table. So select star from students will be used. Let us remove this one. Select star from students. Correct. See, this is the student table. If you see here, this is the student table. So it has student ID, it has first name, it has last name, it has enrollment date. But as if now null, there are no records at all, right? So I want to insert the records. Okay. So how to insert the records? Okay. So how to insert the records into this database? Okay. So insert the records. What we have to do, this is the syntax. So insert into name of the table, column 1, column 2, column 3, values, value 1, value 2, value 3. So if you see what are the different columns I have student ID, I have first name, I have last name, enrollment date. So if you see what I'm doing, I'm inserting. So insert into student, student ID, first name, last name, enrollment date, values, 1. So if you see here, this 1, it refers to student ID. John, it refers to first name. TO, it refers to last date. This date refers to enrollment date. Okay. So this is what a command we use. What is that one? So command creates a table, leads students with columns ID and all. So to insert the data, what we have to use? We have to use something called as insert into command. So insert. So insert into students. These are the values. So what I'm doing, let us take this thing. Let us insert some values. I'm inserting some values. So if you see one row affected, so we got the green one here. So now if you see, select star from students, run it. See, we had inserted one record. What is that? Student ID 1, first name John, last name Dio, and enrollment date. Okay. So that is the thing. So you can insert multiple records. So not only single record at a time. You can insert multiple records at a time. For example, if you see here, so I'm taking all these things, insert into students and also you can insert all at a time. So run it, run it. And now select star from students. Run it. See. Student ID, first name, last name, enrollment date we have. Okay. So what we had seen first, we had seen how to create a database, and after that how to use the database, and after that we had seen how to create a table. And after creating the table, what we have to do, we have to insert certain records. So how, what is the command we use? We use insert. So this insert command, if you see here, so where does this insert comes under? It comes under data manipulation language because we are doing manipulation. So that's the reason this insert command, it comes under data manipulation language. Okay. So in interviews and all, or your project managers, they may ask you, please tell some data definition language commands. Then you have to say create, alter, drop, truncate. Say some data manipulation language commands. Select, update, delete, insert. Tell some data control language commands. Grant, revoke. Tell some transaction control language commands. Command, commit, rollback, and all. So you have to remember this sequence, these commands. Okay. And next. So now we had created a table and all. Okay. So now what we have to do is, let us see this select syntax case. So select column one, column two from table. For example, if you see here, select star from students. Right. So when I say select star from students, so try to understand this case. I'm straight away saying you the coding part, okay? Because this is all coding stuff. Discussing theory is waste of the things. If you go somewhere, people, they will tell you all scrap and all. So don't listen to the scrap. This is a practical thing. You need to do practically only. Okay. So if you see this command, select star from students, what we are getting the complete table. Okay. So sometimes I don't want complete table. Sometimes, for example, I want only first name and last name. I want only student name and first name. I want only first name and enrollment date. I don't want all these things at all. So how to do that one in that case? How to get that information? Okay. So in that case, we use the select command. So select, you can select the column, whatever you want to retrieve, column one, column two from table. Okay. For example, so here I am using this one. So select first name, last name from student. So what I'm doing, I want only first name and last name from students. Okay. So this is the command we use. Right. See, we got only first name and last name. Similarly, you can get enrollment date and first name. Okay. Student ID and first name. Like that, you can get any number of things. Okay. Whatever you want. Suppose, for example, here select first name and last name is there. Suppose I want first name and student ID or else enrollment date. You can get enrollment date, the date. So select first name and enrollment date. Correct. See, I got first name and enrollment date. Okay, so like that you can get. So this command, it is used to retrieve only particular columns, whatever you want. Okay, suppose if you want only first name, you can get only first name also. So let's start first name. So I'm getting only first name. So like that we can do. We can do using select command. Okay. Next, come here. So we can get enrollment date also. So now if you see here, if we use this select command, select from students, what we are getting complete table. Suppose if I say select first name, last name from students. Correct. What we are getting first name and last name. Okay. No, I don't want first name, last name, complete data. Suppose if you take enrollment date, for example, I want select, suppose what I'm doing, I am giving only enrollment date. For example, come here. So what I'm doing, I am giving enrollment date. select enrollment date from students. So click it, run it. So we got enrollment date. So now from this also, I want a particular value. For example, I want this enrollment date information. Okay. 2023 9 12. So we can get that also a particular. So how to get that particular information? Again, we use this command called as select command. For example, if you see select star from students where enrollment date. See, this is a condition we are giving. So what we are doing, where enrollment date. So we are giving some value over here. So this command, what it will do, it will retrieve all the records of the students where the enrollment date is 2023-09-10. So how many students are there with this enrollment date? You will get the information of all those students. Okay. So come here. All right. So John Dio, this is the person. So we have only one person who has joined on this enrollment day. Okay, so that is one thing, guys. You need to understand. Okay, so I'm going step by step. You try to understand what is the difference between that command, this command, and all. Okay, next. So this is, if you see here, we are using something called as condition. What is that? Where condition. Okay, so this is where condition. So we are using something called as where condition. So select star from students. Okay, where enrollment date is something. Okay, next, let us see another command called as update command. Okay, so update student set last name equal to Smith where student ID is 1. For example, select star from students. Come here, run it. See here, I have a student name. Let us start from students. Let us take all students. Complete table. Let us get complete table. So let's start from students. Not use the star over there. So select star from students. If you see here, we have a person. If you observe here, we have a person with the name Smith is there. Okay. So I want to update this person whose last name Smith with a different name. So consider that I want to update this person Smith. Okay, so which column? Last name column. A person last name is Smith. I want to update that one. I want to change that one. So what is the command I use? Update condition. So you see here, update student set last name equal to Smith where student ID is 1. Come here, guys. Select start from students. Let me run this command. See here we have student ID. Okay, student ID 1 is there. Look at carefully. So here I have a student ID is 1. His first name is John. His last name is Dio. So I update this last name. I want to change this last name Dio to Smith. Okay. So how to do that one? How to do that particular change? So how to do is so update students. This is the name of the table. Set. So see here, set last name equal to Smith where student ID is 1. So here we are using set and with a condition where condition. Okay. So right. And select star from students. Right. See. See, previously the Smith Dio is there. Now it became Smith. Okay. So that is what we can update. So if you see here, this update command updates the last name of student's ID to Smith. Okay. So that is what update is. Now how to delete? How to delete based upon a condition. Suppose, okay. For example, select star from student, right? See, I want to delete this student ID 1 row completely. Student ID John Smith, and also I don't want this student ID 1 row at all. So what to do? Use the delete command. So what we use delete, delete. What is the syntax? Delete from table name where condition. So delete from students where student ID equal to 1. Okay, so what it will do, this command will delete the record of the student with student ID 1. So come here, delete from students where student ID equal to 1. So select star from students. See, that particular row with student ID 1 has been removed. So that is what delete is. Okay, so we can delete. Fine. And then we have another command, sorting. Okay, so we can sort the data by order also, order by. So we have something called as ordered by. So what you want to do now, if you see select star from students, see I have last name here. I have last name. Last name, I want to sort this data using last name in alphabetical order. So I want to get this data in alphabetical order. So I want to Brown. So according to alphabetical order, Brown will come first. After that, Davis. After that, Johnson. After that, Smith. After that, Wilson. Something like that. Okay. So I want to get in a particular order. Okay. So you want to get in a particular order what to do and how to deal with that situation, how to sort that one. So you have to use some command called as ordered by. Okay, so this is the syntax: select column one, column two from table, order by, you can use anything. So here we are asking from students ordered by last name ASC. That means this command will retrieve all the students' data that will be sorted by last name ascending order. All right. So last name ascending order. See, got ascending. So that is sorted by. But in fact, guys, I had done a small thing here. I might have introduced you with data types, but straight away I had gone to a different thing. But anyway, I will stop there. Monday we shall take with data types. We'll see, we shall start with certain basic things because first day only I don't want to overload you. So Monday I will take you this data types, how to work with data types first. And then I will go one by one. And after that, we shall discuss regarding different keys, primary key, foreign key, and all. Those things we shall discuss. But anything, this is the thing. You will say you will receive the code and recording, guys. So the code also for you to practice and all. And I told you how to install this MySQL. Make sure that you install that one because if you practice only, you will get this one, guys. If you won't practice, you will not get that one. Okay. And one more thing from Monday onwards, the link will be changed. To remember this thing, Monday evening, you will not be having the same link. From Monday, the link will be different because month is changing. Every month we use one new link. So Monday is as it is March 2nd. So you'll have a new link from March 2nd to March 31st. Okay. So please join in that new link. So everyone try to get that new link from your concerned persons. Okay. So Shrikar and Ifran and all, please get that new link. So I will share for few people. So rest of you people, please get that new link. Fine. That's the thing, guys, for today. So hope you understand this MySQL. So anyway, a quick review of what we have discussed. So today we had discussed regarding what is SQL, and then we had seen what is database. Database is a storage system that has collection of data. So if you see here, we have a database. What is the database? ABC database. So what this database had, ABCD database, it has tables. If you see here, so we have another database also, School DB. See what it has. It has tables in it. Okay, so what these tables have? Tables have data. For example, the School DB there, it has tables. So if you see what are the different tables, accounts is a table. So I want to see accounts table. You can see account table and all these things. Fine. So use if you use these things, you can see. So that is the thing. So database is a storage system that has collection of data. Relational database stores data in the form of tables that can be easily retrieved managed and update. If you see here, we had created a table students. So what we had done so many things. We had retrieved the data. We had retrieved only columns. We have retrieved only row-based things. We have retrieved based upon a condition. We had done certain manipulations like ordering by last name in alphabetical order and all. Okay, so that is the thing. And next, if you see SQL, you have many databases, MySQL database, Oracle database, MongoDB, MySQL Server, Cassandra, PostgreSQL, and all. These are the famous things. And what is SQL? SQL is a structured query language, or SQL commands helps you to store the data, process the data, analyze the data, and manipulate the databases. That is what the thing. And these commands are very important, guys. Data definition language, data manipulation language, data control language, and all. Okay.